Good day, dear readers, viewers, watchers, and listeners. I pray all is well out there. We're going to continue and resume play at this time in the book entitled The Sacraments of Eternity. Let us continue. Let us resume play. Let us begin. According to St. John the Baptist, the forerunner. One can hardly talk about himself. I was a cold-blooded but very kind-hearted man. My disciples, my firstborns, gave me joy as they felt God in themselves. And even more, they believed in the bright future. There were moments when some of my disciples needed solitude, but after that, they came back to me. I forgave them as I didn't consider it as a betrayal. A human can stumble and he will remember the place where he did it, and he will warn the one who is behind him. With such a way of thinking, we were moving forward the human future. We saw a new sun, kind and tender. We felt people will understand and appreciate our deeds. They will strengthen faith in God. I should admit that for the time of our life journey, there were negative people around who made angry both God and us. I don't want to remember about it. It's not worth attention. Most important was that we felt our God. He warmed and soothed us in the hardest minutes. There were lots of such moments. We went it all through. Keep in mind, we suffered for the sake of the people of the future. Our patience was the foundation for faith. We, spiritual and real brothers, built the ground for faith. I lost many, but their lives were sacrificed for the sake of beauty, the sake of a beautiful life. Lost? Maybe not the right word. I would say killed by the priesthood. Found their sense of life in the heavenly kingdom. Time creates life. Life creates a human. A human contains a soul. A soul creates and prepares itself for eternal life. An unbeliever may disagree, but a man of faith may feel the eternal life any minute. All of us believed in eternity, and we never expected any wonders. We made wonders as wizards, beaten and humiliated by the spiritual priesthood. We never wanted to be idols. We were humans with our minds and thoughts. It means that mind is given to a human not for pleasure only, but for the propagation of the truth. Propagation is life and eternity, where this life is both physical and spiritual. Anyway, all this is unique and governed by God. All that I saw and what I heard, I transferred to followers. They carried all out that I was saying as a holy truth. People believed in us and became closer and closer. To judge a man is painful. To persuade him to change his mind feels very good. We were so happy when it happened. We kept repeating the word God. Almighty, real, and our God and strength. St.John the Baptist. Rome. Devarius, thank you for your hospitality. We have to go home now. Just tell us how many days we stayed in your place. My friends, how does it matter? I was so happy to see you, though I didn't see you. Devarius, no more words. We were embarrassed already. We'll pay you for the damage. Alexander, Constantine, you are my... Fine. We won't give you anything then, and we will leave your place, your palace, with our souls relived. However, to call your cellar a palace is too much. Some more wine? No. Enough. Alexander, tell me, how this prophet from Jerusalem, what does he look like? Devarius, this guy is different from us. I got it. Is there something special about him? Devarius, he is special. I wish I was him. We have to go. Sorry. Us again. Go, though. I'll miss you, especially for your singing. Did we sing? Yes, and it was something special. I won't hear it anywhere else. Devarius, don't get us wrong, but if you want, we will sing again. We'll sing to you again. No, you can just go. We don't part with you for long, though. The friends left and Devarius stayed alone with his soul. God, it is so hard to be alone. Moreover, nightmares and different thoughts torture me. I have so much to do and I feel I should go to Jerusalem. I can't understand myself what really is going on with me. I am honorable. God, you know this. I have always been and I will stay so forever. I want to do so much for people so that would remember me, my better side. I have to do something. I can't stay alone anymore. Devarius went out of the house. It was dark. He sat down at the front door and looked at the invisible expanse. His thoughts kept buzzing in his head. He was staying outside until the morning. At dawn, he felt the fresh of the morning. I have to go out inside, he decided. Though it is a day off, why did I allow my friends to go? With them, it could be so much more cheerful. Never mind. They'll be back soon enough, I believe. I better go visit Julius. Hope he will be happy to see me. He was walking without rush. His thoughts pushed him and he tried to stop thinking. He was waving with his hands as if someone was talking to him. He used to stop and talk to himself, though. People that were passing by were paying attention to him, and Devarius felt this. He felt embarrassed and put on a little bit of a pace. Devarius, where are you rushing? Victor, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice you. Devarius, you've been behaving strangely lately. I'm puzzled. Can I help you with anything? No, Victor, I don't need anything. If you have time now, let's walk to the river. Fine, let's go. They came to a place where Devarius once met Julius. God, Victor, I was walking to Julius. Fine, the day has only started. I have plenty of time. They sat down. Victor, tell me, do you believe that all that we see was created by someone? Devarius, the river could not appear from nowhere, or a tree. I suppose all these were created not by a man, but for an unfathomable power. Our mind cannot imagine this. It can't be measured. You know, Victor, I can't imagine this power. Devarius, you don't have to imagine it, just use it and enjoy it. We'll know more about this power with time. Victor, I want to know it now, in this life. No, Devarius, you simply can't. We are too narrow-minded, as of yet. Remember the case when the prophet Elijah was taken by a chariot of fire? What this chariot was, no one can explain. It came from somewhere. No one knows where. Victor, what if this is just a fairy tale of ordinary people? Then, Devarius, we are fairy tale characters too. We don't exist then. We do exist. And I believe in everything as I see the sun and feel and see it. There are many things, of course, I can't understand. For example, why don't we feel pain? Or why does the heart beat? And why do we laugh or cry? Who is controlling all of that? There is someone. We are warm when alive, and when we die, this warmth is taken out of our bodies by someone. There are many questions I have, more than answers. I think one day people will contemplate more about it and will answer all of these questions. Victor, you persuade me in something and I like it. Devarius, tell me, have you ever felt there is something else in your body? Something or someone? Victor, I did. There were some moments, but I didn't mind. And you had to mind. Fine. Where and how is it possible to see who created us? Devarius, it seems that we should search it inside of ourselves, in what is around us. This is the topic for another discussion. So far, Devarius, we will wait and hope for the best. We'll see then who we are and where we are from I think not only we are interested, there are many people with the same contemplation. I don't think it's just us. Me. Well, it was a very interesting conversation. Now let's go. I want to visit Julius. See you later, Devarius. I want to visit my parents. Okay. See you. Devarius felt much better and proceeded his journey to Julius, smiling all the way along this journey. Victor is right. He believes in everything and lives much more of a cheerful existence than me. That is why we people are so different and unique. He didn't notice how he already looked up and was approaching Julius's house in these thoughts. Brother, may I come in? Devarius, come in, my dear, come in. Why, are you alone? Natalie will be back soon. Sit down. I'll bring some wine. I'd love to. I'm just in the proper mood for wine. What is the reason for your mood? Is it a woman? Devarius smiled. No, Julius. I have just talked to a very interesting person. He opened my eyes a bit and showed me the world from a different angle. Good for you. Julius, are you happy with your life? Sure I am. But for the dark period of my life, it is still there in my memory. Julius, I understand you. I know you are a strong man and you can endure it. You know, Devarius, I'm sorry for Natalie, as sometimes I call her by my wife's name. Julius, Natalie is an amazing woman. I think she understands you. Why are you just sitting? Help yourself with some wine. Yes, Julius, thank you. But I changed my mind. I'll go home. Wait, Natalie will be back soon. I'm sorry, Julius. I want to stay alone and to dedicate the day to my thoughts. Devarius, don't think too much. You might become sick. Don't worry, Julius. I won't. I'm sorry. Well, at least drink a glass. Fine. Give me one. Let me cheer up a bit. Devarius went out and directed himself towards his home. He was attentively looking at people passing by, trying to pick up details of their faces. He liked people, and he was also sorry for them. Sorry for them as for humans. Rome. About 2 months passed. Devarius was walking to work in a hurry, as usual. All the Senate members were present. Devarius entered the chamber, and the Senate chairman turned his attention to Devarius and said, I need to talk to you, alone. Of course, my lord. I agree. And both of them left the chamber. Tell me, how long have you known Victor? Quite a while. What can you tell me about him as a person? Sir, he is quite an ordinary man. He is smart and kind. What else? Nothing more. Did he tell you anything about the prophets from Jerusalem? Devarius thought, this is what this is all about? Talking to me alone? Can you tell me what this is all about? You see, there's one prophet that violates our laws. He rejects worshiping to our idols and keeps preaching about some God who is all. Forgive me, sir, but I don't see anything bad or wrong about this. I don't get you, Devarius. Our faith is based on idol worshiping. It's been going on for ages, and all the people are right with it. I'm not going to allow anyone to violate or break this tradition. Sir, where do I stand in all of this? Victor is sitting in our basement right now. I gave him some time to think everything over. Unless he changes his mind, then the Senate shall proceed with his execution. I want you to go and talk to him. All right, I'll do it. Although I'm not sure that he is going to listen to me. Devarius went down to the basement. It was one very dump of a place indeed. He didn't like the foul smell that was in there. Victor, where are you? Victor. Devarius? I'm here. Come closer, because I'm in chains and cannot come to you. Victor, how did you end up here? You see, Devarius, I met someone from Jerusalem, and he told me everything about the prophets that are living there. That's how all this mess got started. I believed in them for the moment that messenger arrived from Jerusalem and told the Senate about those prophets. From that moment on, the house of my parents was the place for meetings of same-minded people. I was telling people about the prophets. More and more people started to come to the house. We had different kinds of conversations, though we never talked bad about the government. We talked and dreamed about a lot of things. And suddenly, yesterday, a bunch of legionnaires broke into the house. We were lucky that there were no people there at the time. I was home alone. Later, I was brought to these luxurious dwellings. All in all, someone betrayed us. Victor, what do you want to do now? You don't know what's going to happen to you, do you? Don't you? Devarius, I'm going to stand my ground and then put on the armor of God. Put my trust in the Almighty. Victor, if you retract your words, they will let you slide and forgive you. What am I guilty of, Devarius? What am I guilty of? Is it really fair to sentence one to death for one's thoughts? Victor, here, everything is fair. So I beseech you to change your tune and then hope for the best. Believe me, Devarius, what will people I talk to think about me then? I'm going to burn with shame. Victor, I think it's better to burn with shame than to be crucified. No, Devarius, I'm not going to change my mind because I believe in all the things that you do not believe in. Well, what should I tell the members of the Senate then, Victor? Do you understand that by saying all this, you shall be signing your own death warrant? Well, Devarius, I'm not going to hold it against you. You are just doing your job. You go ahead and report to them as it is. Victor, I feel pity for you, though you still can leave Rome. Go ahead, Devarius. Well, all right. Devarius, why are you back so soon? Sir, I wasn't able to persuade him, but I beg you to show mercy to him. He is so young. Devarius, the Senate and all the members of the gathering shall decide Victor's destiny from this moment on. The sentence shall be passed within 2 days, so he still has time to think. You can go now. Devarius walked away and thought, what the heck is going on here? We are not allowed to think by ourselves anymore? What ban will be next? Peace be unto you, investigator. Peace be unto you, my friends. You look distracted. Is everything all right? Well, you two can drive anyone crazy. What do we have to do with anything? I don't know yet. In general, my friend Victor is sitting right now in the Senate's basement, in chains. He was preaching about your prophets among the people of Rome. So the Senate shall award his sentence the day after tomorrow. I think I know what kind of sentence he will get. Well, can we help him in any way? Let's help him escape, Devarius. You know yourself, Alexander, that these basements are well guarded and no one couldn't take them by assault. Let's bribe the guards. They are being paid decent money, so no one will take the bribe. They know exactly what shall be the price of betrayal. And Victor is too stubborn to change his opinion, though he is right. I think that nowhere else is it forbidden to think, just to think freely. But our government is afraid. It's afraid of that. Victor managed to turn our entire empire upside down. Come to my place and we'll discuss this in a situation that's a friendly atmosphere. Do you have any wine left? Devarius stared at them in such a way that they changed their mind. Yes, I have some. Don't be angry with us, Devarius. You said it yourself. We're still young. They started to compile different schemes at Devarius's house, though they did not come up with anything that would be feasible. It was very disappointing for them, indeed. My friends, I'm confident that we can't do anything to help Victor now. His destiny is his own, and it's in his own hands and thoughts now. We can only act as spectators now. I feel bad about all of this, but nothing can be done about it. Let the Senate take the blame for this wrongdoing upon itself, and then answer before the one that is higher than all of us. Dear readers, we will pause and we will stop there. We will resume play yet another day, another time, and the book entitled The Sacraments of Eternity. Until next time, dear readers, be well. Take care of yourselves and one another. Thank you, and God bless.